The insects around us are tiny, but many of them can even be deadly, and the fact that a few of them can be found under your bed or inside your home makes it even scarier. Welcome to today's video, where we're going to take a look at the 10 most dangerous bugs in the world. But first, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more awesome content and click that notification bell so you can be the first one to our latest videos. And without further ado, let's dive in. Number 10 on the list, we have something that you probably see in your house daily, and it surely annoys you a lot: the cockroach. Cockroaches live on garbage and leftover food, and they can eat practically anything. Although cockroaches' bites are very rare, they can bite if provoked. But the reason that cockroaches are on the list of the most dangerous bugs in the world is not due to their bite, but due to the illness they spread by contaminating food and food prep areas. Cockroaches are also a common trigger for asthma and various allergies. A study at Cambridge University identified 30 different species of bacteria associated with cockroaches living close to humans in 50 different apartments. According to the World Health Organization, cockroaches are known carriers of pathogens that can cause diarrhea, dysentery, cholera, leprosy, plague, typhoid fever, and viral diseases. Number 9. Mosquitoes. If you're thinking, why are mosquitoes even on the list? Well, mosquitoes are tiny, annoying insects, but they are much more dangerous than that. Certain varieties of mosquitoes are deadly because of the reason that they are carriers of deadly diseases like malaria, Zika virus, dengue fever, yellow fever, St. Louis encephalitis. How many people do you think die every year due to mosquito-borne diseases? More than 1 million, and I'm sure you didn't expect that. Although every state has some sort of disease-carrying mosquito, specifically malaria-carrying mosquitoes are found in the south and east parts of the United States and also in coastal California. Number 8. Centipedes. They can be found in almost every house, and you've surely seen one too, right? Centipedes are worm-like creatures, and they have a lot of scary legs. Centipedes, they're not insects, but most people assume they are. Centipedes come to our home in search of food and to escape the cold outside. They can live their entire life, which means complete their life cycle entirely inside your house. Yet only 3 deaths have been reported worldwide caused by a centipede bite. One species of centipede is the giant centipede, and one bite from a giant centipede is enough to ruin your day. The larger the centipede, the more painful the bite. Centipedes are generally not aggressive towards humans and generally only bite when provoked. One good thing about house centipedes is that no matter how terrifying they look, it's generally a good idea to not kill them, because they kill all the pests in your house, like a free pest removal service. How about that? Another tidy thing is they don't create any nest or webs, so no worries in tidiness as well. Number 7. Driver ants. Driver ants. They don't drive your car, but they do drive you crazy. They get their name because they're always on the move in search of food. They're so enormous that they have to search for a new food source every few days. The deaths which are associated with these ants are mostly of the unlucky researchers on the location. They're indigenous to the Congo, and the native Africans use these travelers to their advantage. The driver ant's mandibles are so damn strong that the natives use them as sutures, encouraging the bite in the sides of a cut and then breaking off the body, leaving only the head behind, and they kind of work like a stitch. The victims of these ants are generally tethered animals, caged chickens, and infants that can't run away from the huge invasion. Next on the list, we have botflies, and one single fact that can make it disgusting enough is that the larvae of a botfly live beneath the human skin and cause horrible effects. These flies are mostly found across Central and South Africa. If you happen to plan your vacation trip there, take precautions and beware of subtle illnesses after returning home. Young female botflies lay eggs within the skin of mammals. The larvae penetrate through the skin and lives in the subdermal zones of a human's skin for more than 60 days. The patients could feel the movement of larvae beneath their skin, and it has been reported that a person can hear these parasites when the infestation is around the neck area. When the larvae are fully developed, they leave the body of the human. Creepy. And at the 5th spot, we have another spider, the brown recluse spider. This tiny spider is found in 15 states and can primarily be found in the south and southwest. They generally hide in small, dark areas including cardboard boxes, closets, drawers, gloves, and shoes, or underneath piles of clothes. Their color ranges from a brownish tan to a yellow tan, and they have a violin shape on their back. Brown recluse spiders have 6 eyes in 3 groups of 2. Several studies, including one published in 2017 in the JAMA Dermatology, shows that many deadly skin conditions are often misdiagnosed as brown recluse spider bites. Its bites are initially painless. Their venom has the capacity to destroy human tissue. Tissue death is identified when the tissue becomes black and forms a crust that eventually falls off. If the venom penetrates deep enough into the tissue, it can affect the fat and the muscle and can also spread to the rest of the body. In worst cases, can even become life-threatening. Their venom contains a powerful neurotoxin that causes fever, bloody urine, fatigue, jaundice, joint pain, nausea, rashes, and in some rare cases, convulsions and death. They can be deadly to children under the age of 7, and luckily, they only bite when provoked. At the 4th spot, we have the bullet ant, which is the largest of all ants in the world. Commonly, ants are known for being tiny and not harmful, but bullet ants are known to have the most painful sting of any insect due to its venom. It's commonly found in the rainforests of Nicaragua and the extreme east of Honduras south to Paraguay. If you disturb the nest of a bullet ant, they will swarm out and relentlessly sting you. The sting is equal to being shot, and it's the reason why it's called the bullet ant. These ants are 1 to 2 inches in length. Justin O. Schmidt, an entomologist who famously created the Schmidt Pain Index for insect stings, described the bullet ant bite as walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch rusty nail in your heel. Sometimes the pain even leads to paralysis. The bullet ant is also called a 24-hour ant by locals because the pain of a sting lasts up to 24 hours. They usually make a nest at the base of large trees, and every ant colony contains hundreds of members. When bullet ants find a predator, they release an unpleasant odor, and if this doesn't help driving the predators away, they attack together with a powerful sting. Number 3. The Japanese Oriental Wasp. This wasp is typically 2 to 3 inches long, and if you can imagine a wasp getting this long, it's already scary. But what makes it even scary is the fact that these wasps are extremely aggressive as a group. It is included in the most aggressive insects on the planet. Nearly hundreds of these can sting you at a time, and not once, but multiple times. Therefore, the payload of venom delivered by the wasp to the victim actually exceeds that of any other venomous animal, and the pain is undoubtedly excruciating. The death rate of this insect is relatively high. The Japanese Oriental wasp lives in remote locations, including some isolated islands associated with Japan. Number 2. The Black Widow Spider. The Black Widow Spider is a spider, but not a normal one. One interesting fact about the spider is that the name Black Widow Spider is given to the spider because the females typically kill and eat their mates. The Black Widow Spider is the most venomous spider in North America. If we compare drop for drop the small spider's venom, it's 15 times more toxic than a rattlesnake's venom. Although they are more common in Southwest America, they can be found all over the United States. Fatal bites from the Black Widow spider are rare, but normal bites aren't pleasant either, causing severe muscle pain and spasms, abdominal cramps, nausea, and breathing difficulties. And at our number 1 spot, we have the most deadly scorpion spider in the world. It's none other than the Indian red scorpion. It's considered to be the most lethal of all scorpions. It only stings when there are no other options left, and it prefers to feed on insects rather than humans, but it still boasts the reputation of the world's most lethal scorpion. These deadly scorpions mainly live in India and also in eastern parts of Pakistan and Nepal. They also can be found in Sri Lanka, although they are quite rare there. They're not very large in size and usually range from 40 to 60 millimeters in length. Their color varies from a range of brown to gray, and they also have dark gray spots, which are scattered from the head on down to the lower back. If you're lucky enough to get a bite from this scorpion, you are typically going to experience nausea, heart problems, discolorations of the skin, and in severe cases, pulmonary edema and accumulation of fluids in the lungs. Pulmonary edema causes shortness of breath and could lead to death. The severity of these symptoms depends on the amount of venom received and the susceptibility of the victim. So guys, that was it for today's video. We hope you liked the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button and turn it to blue. And also, if you click that subscribe button and the notification bell, not only will you get notified every time we upload a video, but we'll also pray to God that none of these scary insects come close to you. Which bug is your worst nightmare? Let us know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.